because I didn't even hear you come in. It didn't even play the sound of you coming in. So it oh, I think it didn't play the sound because I am streaming, so hmm. Well, I read a post this morning that pissed me off more than anything. Um the people who got, donated sperm because, people you get upon hundreds of dollars. You get almost, I think, like $1,000 each cup of sperm that you get. You donate or something like that. I don't know how much it was back then in 1988, but they are complaining that their son battled mental illness that it kind of sounds like they um, refuse to treat or attempt to treat, and that they wish they knew before they got the sperm donation. Oh, let's go. Oh, update. Reality star who made $38,000 a week selling farts in a. Yeah, you had better fucking download the thing or else you can't play. Reality star who made $38,000, 38,000 pounds, not dollars, sorry, that's pounds, a week selling farts in a jar has been hospitalized. Yes, really. And I only wish the worst for her. Okay, the thing that really bothers me about the differences between my YouTube and Twitch. The difference between my YouTube and my Twitch is the follower. This is a sub/follower count. Where I'm pretty sure that all the people subbed would enjoy my YouTube content, and I'm damn well sure they would enjoy my YouTube content because it's as random as I am. Can you quit sounding so goddamn depressed all the time? God damn it. The second I find your fucking address, I'm sending a hooker your way. Maybe you'll fucking be happier then. Actually getting to tippy touch a woman. One tippy touch? Can I just say can I just say that Don't Mess with the Zohan is a really, really good movie. Even if it is kind of making fun of, the Pakistanis and the Israelis. Where it's making fun of, yeah, Pakistanis do have their counter terrorists, and um as do the Israelis. They both have their counter terrorists. But at the end of the day, it's really they're kind of the same beast living in the same fucking country. They're both oppressed. At one point, they were both oppressed, and okay, one's being oppressed right now because they made the mistake. Um, um, okay. What I'm trying to say is, destroying, without completely and utterly just getting myself destroyed by the people who live in both those places, is that at one point the Israelis were oppressed. Where they are anymore now, they were kind of escaping. They were basically extinct at one point. And I'm like, okay. Okay, that's fine. They invited you. Okay, they did what, like entitled parents do until you kick them out. They do what entitled parents do until you kick them out. They take over the place. They take over the place and proceed to kill people. And they proceed to kill the people there. They've killed millions of Pakistani children, and there are very few Pakistanis left at this point. And the only reason the Pakistanis have really fought on for as long as they have, I believe, is, if I'm going to be honest, I really think it's because if they don't fight, they're going to die out. But they're also having help from us. The Cold War has nothing to do with that. Your history is really whatever the fuck they taught you. You need to unlearn that. Fuck. Okay, don't base all your fucking knowledge off of fucking movies. Jesus Christ. You're like that kid in the anime who reads a book to know how to feel. I read in a book somewhere that everybody loves the feeling of sex. Boy, I read in a book somewhere. Oh, I read this in a book somewhere. Boy, just shut the fuck up and tell us what you read. I read that if you hide in closets from the bad guys, they won't see us. My boy over there is chubby. Only one of us is surviving this. Well, I read in a book somewhere if you squeeze him in like a sausage and then get on top of his head, it'll work. I get all my stuff legally on Hulu. And you mean before it? Your 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 um your computer detected a virus, didn't it? Your computer, it sounds like what happened is that. Mm-hmm. How did you know that there was a virus in there then? Yeah, no. I use Adware and it's substantially better than anything I've actually paid for. Because whenever I used AVG, it would lock up my computer. It literally would make it so that I can't go on my porn sites. It would make it so that I can't even play my games. Like, it would fuck up my computer really, really bad. There is Norton, which Norton is very good. I think I have free lifetime Norton with the internet company that I'm part of, that I use. Oh, son of a bitch. Um, and don't even get me started on McPhee. Don't even get me started on how bad McPhee fucks up someone's computer. Oh my god. Every time I've heard someone install McPhee, all I hear is, "Oh, why is my why can I never go on Twitter? Why can I never do this? Why can I never do that? Why can't I play Warframe? Why can't I play Sea of Thieves? Why can't I play this? Why can't I play Xenoverse 2?" Maybe it's because the person who made McPhee Maybe it's because the person who made the McPhee antivirus is a piece of shit and deserved the death that he got. And yes, he is dead. The twat. I watch it on Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime because I have the anime Ghost of the Shell second gig over there. So first and second gig, I paid $40 for those together. We bought those for $40. Hey, there you pay high prices for good anime. One of the best animes in the world, and you can't change my mind on that one. My first my first ever anime that I watched was truthfully a very weird anime that you can't even find anymore. It was called Big O, and I love the series. And if I was to ever get I think, can you even buy box sets of Big O? It's called Big O. It is a it's oh, City Hunter is actually a really good show. No, the live adaptation to me was pretty good. The live adaptation of Fist of the North Star, on the other hand, is a more egregious thing because you literally could have gotten any Asian star to do it. You did not need the big old American man doing it. Big O is Trigun versus Big O. They were around at the same time. They are very, very, very. They're it's I guess technically it counts as an old Toonami show. But its fourth and last run was on Adult Swim when Adult Swim ate up Toonami, and they basically made it into an adult program. The last time it was showed, October 4th, 2014 to December 27th, 2014, and hasn't been seen since. It's every episode it's kind of one of those weird things where every episode is a pilot episode, kind of, where you almost feel like, oh, you mean like Toei was dying? I Adult Swim had nothing to do with that. remember that was around. Okay, so the same people who made Big O also made both Fooly Cooly and Eureka 7. Two of my favorite two of my favorite animes. The the how do I put this? The second series in the second series in Eureka 7, which I'll have you watch it with me one day. I'll have you watch an episode. It consists of 50 episodes, broken up into two seasons, aired and then it ended April 2nd, 2006. Several show episodes are named after real songs composed by Japanese and foreign artists, of course. Um, so the only the problem, and the people also made Code Geass too. I fucking hate Code Geass. Okay, so wait, they fucking made Outlaw Star? What the hell? Oh, for fuck's sake, they fucking made Outlaw Star? Ah, fuck you. Fucking love Outlaw Star. The thing with Eureka 7 is that the first season where both her and Renton are young and naive, basically, are good, and towards the end it gets a little dodgy. Ooh, Garen Lagann. Ooh, oh fuck yeah, another thing from my childhood, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. It literally came out during the time, like, one of my first real, like, exposures to Gundam was the Angel Wing Gundam from Last Waltz. The gigant. Okay, do you remember? Okay, how back then? Ooh, Hamtaro, another fucking thing I used to watch. Um. Okay, do you remember how every Mobile Suit Gundam from during like the Last Waltz has this stupid system where they can see the past, future, and then present, where they can see the death of their enemy or their own death 1,000 times before they kill the enemy. Do you remember Zex? Mm-hmm. It's fortune telling, but with darker connotations. Oh, for fuck. Oh, ooh, they made Tiger and Bunny. Um, oh, for fuck's. Okay, okay. The only there was really only two programs when I was a kid that really made me nauseous, like hardcore nauseous, and that was Dot Hack Sign the anime. Actually watching the anime of Dot Hack Sign, and then the game I was playing yesterday with you, that you watched me play. The games are fine. The games don't actually make me nauseous because I'm actually playing and I can actually, feel even more shitty about the decisions that he makes. Um, and Cyborg 009. The thing with Cyborg 009 is that when I watched it, I remember there were all the robots were so fucking cool, but then when it came to battles, um and romance, it was also kind of offensive with the black guy. I just realized how big his fucking lips were. Um okay, it had this robotic gore element to it that if you looked at it nowadays it really isn't much, but back then they've remade the series several times. Netflix currently has like 2 adaptions right now. Wait, they had a fucking game. Cyborg 009. It's for the fucking Super Famicom. Fuck off. Um, okay, from what I remember from it is it then made a series later that I don't remember what the name was. The name was it was kind of like it, but I think it was called Asher. It was about this lone robot who lost his memories a while ago, and he meets this little girl. Cliched, I know. Um, he meets this little girl. Ooh, one of my favorite characters, the Black Ghost, from Cyborg 009. He was a cool villain. I also remember that the same people who made this also made Shin Shane and fucking Lupin the fucking Third. Um, can I just say, do you want to know the disappointing thing about Lupin the Third? Is that, have you ever heard of the company called Studio Ghibli? The lead editor for that, Lupin the Third's his creation. I like Lupin. Okay, Lupin the Third is a love-hate relationship with me because Lupin is the most obnoxious piece of shit I've ever seen. But then I remember I'm the most obnoxious piece of shit that there is. So then I can't really hate him. The only thing that really bothers me about him is his womanizing. And the womanizing really does bother me for some reason with him. It's particularly egregious with him because in other animes, when they womanize, it doesn't really matter. Because you know you're only going to see him doing it once before, like, a big, huge war comes. And it's like, might as well get it in while you can. Him, it's the whole time nonstop. Actually, from what I remember, some of the newer stuff is more action-packed than it used to be. Where it used to be just Lupin, and he was just protecting one person and then just kind of moving on. Uh, um, it's the show is basically ripped up into movies now, where it's okay. Where the last few fights that I saw from it, I saw a compilation of it. It was a samurai versus this gigantic lumberjack dude who carries too many axes and loves cutting people in half. And the dude, at the end of the fight, they fought like 7 times throughout the whole movie. And at the end of the fight, the samurai ends up cutting off the skin, or ends up losing skin on his arm to basically kill the lumberjack. So he ends up cutting off both of the lumberjack's arms and his head, and he wins the fight. And it's like, those were fucking mighty big blades to be doing that. Oh, they have a Super NES. Oh, they have an Cyborg 009 has an NES port? Or SNES port? Oh, I bet you it's as awful as the fucking show. No. I'm saying that I bet you the SNES version, because any SNES game made off a TV show, prove me wrong. Um, okay. Do you remember the card game Duel Masters? It was basically the Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff. It was basically the hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff that everybody was like, "Oh, this is cooler than Yu-Gi-Oh." Then how come my 5-headed elemental dragon is still worth over $1 million nowadays? And no one ever talks about Duel Masters anymore? Another childhood memory: Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Oh my god, actually, I would say it's one of the best English translations there is. Where he got Shining Gundam, and then his master has the Dark Gundam that now subsequently shows up in every Gundam game ever, because it is both the Shining Gundam and I think it's called like Solar Gundam or something, are both the most popular Gundams there are. Like, it's like, oh my god, some of the best Gundams were there. And then, remember his girlfriend had her own Sailor Moon Gundam? When she, yeah, that anime where she had her own Sailor Moon Gundam. Oh hell, that's actually, ooh, the Japanese really know how to go lewd with their shit. It's not really pornorific. It's just ass. And her ass ain't even that big either. She's just looking forward, then twisting her back so her tits and her ass show like they're these huge things. And it's like, from what I remember as a kid, you were not that bootylicious. Do not even try. And then we have the picture of both him and her clothes falling off, and it's like, I gotta stop looking at this shit before my wiener explodes. I'm joking about that. But I did not realize that Gundam G had that many. Jesus Christ. It had so many movies with it. Guess it kind of really shows how popular it was. Okay, okay, I'm gonna look this up here really quick. Okay, Big O is, oh, okay. Okay. I am going to read this. Big O is number 1. Broken Blade, which is a really good anime, is another one. Eureka 7, Gigantic Robot. If you've ever seen the live action adaptation of Gigantic Robot, which I have, it's crap. The animated version's better. It's good. Voltron Defenders of the Universe, Gunbuster, Diebuster / Diebuster, which is the other name. Gurren Lagann, of course. Everybody needs to watch Gurren Lagann at least once. Super Dimension Fortress Macross, which is a really good anime. Martian Successor, which is a really good one. Magizer Z, Maganizer Z. It's okay. It's really the main. Okay, do you know the Chogoken anime? The Chogoken robots, where it shows the one big dude with the V on his chest, and then he's always flexing in all the stuff. Yeah, that's his series. It was known in English as Transor Z. Mobile Police Patroller, another anime which I saw snippets of, because of course I'm a huge Gundam fan. Like, I was looking up just shit, and it has 47 episodes and 16 set of OVAs. Mobile Suit Gundam, the original. Neon Genesis Evangelion. No, never watch it. It's a good anime, but never watch it. Especially if you're under 10. Don't watch it. Ralph Zephon, yeah. Ride Back, which is a really good one. Sakura Wars, which I have all 7 seasons on my I have all seasons on my Xbox. Super Dimension Century Osseous, or Osseous O2. Tiger and Bunny, of course. Yukikaze, which is, I'm gonna be in. Do you want me to explain what Yukikaze is? It's Ace of Combat, except for the planes turn into robots. It's fucking awesome. Of course, it has to show porn. Um, one of Big O's things is that, if I can remember correctly, when he enters, one of the things that he says when he to summon Big O is Big O Showtime. And it is the greatest fucking thing ever. What the fuck is this? Oh, Mecha Z-Mech. It's just a Chokoken. You know, if you look at a lot of the robots, if you look at a lot of the, you know, robots nowadays, a lot of the robots nowadays are a lot of the what? Wait, how fucking old is Big O? Okay, from what I'm looking at here with Big O, is it's showing black and white pictures of Big O, and it looks like one of the first iterations of Big O is from like 1950s cartoon, and then they just kind of upgraded it to 1980 style art. Let's go. And by the end of the series, he just yells Big O. He yells Big O, and then Big O just kind of shows up. And one of the things that it shows in the cockpit when he... Oh, hey. I didn't even notice you were here, because when I turned off my when I turned off the notification for, you know, streaming, I'm just going to keep the streaming thing on from now on, because since people don't really have any common courtesy nowadays and just kind of jump into the thing so that they kind of know that I'm streaming now, it's my big mistake. We were just talking about an anime that I told you about a while ago called Big O. It's one of those animes where I watched it as a kid, and I literally watched it through and through as a child. It's one of the greatest animes on the planet, and for me, the show goes Big O, Ronin Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, then and then Ghost in the Shell. I love Ghost in the Shell, but all those came first. That's just how I feel. Okay. Just to warn you right now, we are going Eldamon hunting today. So, just... the only thing I really, really need both of you for is to find the Eldamon. That's all I really need you guys for. I can kill the Eldamon by itself, even with the upgraded health that it gets, I think. Okay, so did you finish the new war, Scout? So, can I take a guess? You went with the Drifter. I went with my Operator, but I do use the Drifter skin because it just looks better. Can I just say that on Facebook, everybody's complaining about spoilers on the meme chat that I'm part of, the meme group that I'm part of, and I'm like, you're expecting a group with no admins, none whatsoever, to not be spoiled. You are asking a little bit too much there, hombre. A little bit too much. I'm gonna be honest. I think I finished it within less than 2 hours. I think I finished it less than 2 hours because I just kept blasting through it. I only got stuck, really. I got stuck on some of the other bosses there, like the what are they called? The Archons, I believe, which is basically the Norse owl, the Norse wolf, and the Norse snake. Which is the owl is one of Loki's children. I don't remember what its mythological name is. Fingir, which is Rhino, and then it has the snake. I think its name is like Delphier, I believe. I don't remember. Okay, on Friday, I'm gonna warn you. There's not gonna be much gameplay needed from you at all, either of you at all, because we're going to be doing challenges slash a game that I discovered I got for free on PS4 a while ago, but then I chose to buy on PC. Pain was there when I bought it. It's called What Remains of Edith Finch, and we're going to play the whole thing, and it doesn't take that long to get through. That's all I'm going to say is it doesn't take that long to get through. And then after that, we're just going to go on Monster Hunter, and you guys are going to give me challenges. That's all that's going to happen that day. Is that okay, Scout? Okay, give me one. Oh, I already sent you the link. God damn it. I thought I didn't. So what do you think of the look of Haro Prime, Scout? Give me a second, because all cool, all cool. I'm not even in the game yet. Um, can I just say 2021 could have just let us have Betty White and taken the Queen of England. That's okay. That's basically how Twitter's been. That's basically how. That's basically how. That's basically how everybody's been reacting. Is like 2021. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you in particular. Fuck your mom. Fuck your dad. Fuck your dog. Fuck your dirty ass hoe of a girlfriend. Just fuck you. Give us back Betty White. Take like Donald Trump or something. That's good compensation. No, no, no. 2021. Yeah, 2021 is ASAP Rocky. By the way, ASAP Rocky's in jail again. No, in America, gun charges. Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm yeah, yeah, pain. I know what you're trying to say. But I'm gonna read this really quick. You tell me if this is more the family's fault or the fault of the place where they got the sperm. Or is this their fault for going to a sperm bank for a baby when they could have just adopted a baby? A grieving family wonders what if they had known the medical history of sperm donor 1558. It is basically them complaining that their son had an overdose, and it basically sounds like they didn't try to help their kid. Is what I'm getting from it. They basically it sounds like most. Oh, Kazakhstan's having government trouble again. Cause fuck Kazakhstan, I guess. Oh, and by the way, North Korea launched missiles this morning. Both South Korea and America are talking about it right now over the phone. I think it's basically whether we should completely and utterly annihilate North Korea or tell China to keep their fucking dog in check. Cute cat photo. So, fuck North Korea. Like, literally, don't fuck North Korea. That's how diseases start, but, you know. Reality star who made £58,000 a week selling farts in a jar has been hospitalized. Yes, really. But only £38,000? I swear to God she could have made more than that. Body cam video shows Houston cop speeding, driving with one hand before hitting and killing a pedestrian in a patrol car. He ain't getting away with this. Oh, yeah, no, that's way a long time ago. Oh. Blackberries, for anybody who refused to get for anybody who refuses to, upgrade to anything new, like if you had a BlackBerry still, I'm sorry for anybody who had a BlackBerry. As of yesterday, your Blackberries will no longer work. But actually, fun fact, nowadays you can actually put your own operating systems in your phone. I'm sorry for the hell wind outside. New York Times, breaking news. Chicago school officials cancel classes for Wednesday amid a clash with the teachers union who wants to pause in-person instruction as the Omicron variant pushes COVID cases in the city to record levels. I understand what they're saying, but you kind of have to do what your bosses say. Put on a mask. Have your shots. Get your booster, and you'll be fine. And don't give me that bullshit that Betty White died from the booster. Fuck you. Fucking anti-vaxxer retards. Okay. And, okay, this family one that I was reading here, basically, after the son died of an overdose, the Gunners learned his battles with mental illness echoed from sperm donor 1558, his biological father. You can't really sue the biological father for not telling that he had mental conditions. There's no law that says that he actually has to disclose that. If anything, you even asking for that is a HIPAA violation. So, fuck your shit with hoes and tricks. No, it kind of goes in it goes however I feel like it, I guess. I don't know anymore. Cool. So, how was your Christmas? So you got basically nothing. Cool. Okay, so I don't care if the Christmas is ruined. Just give me my goddamn presents. I the thing is with me for me, I treat Christmas how everybody else treats it, like it's a consumer holiday, and it is a consumer holiday. So it gets treated like it should be treated, like it's worth completely and utterly nothing, because it is. Yeah, it was fun. There was a dog at the party I went to, but there was a dog and we talked. That was about it. Yeah, there can be random dogs places. It was someone's emotional support animal. It was someone's emotional. It was an emotional support animal, and the dude's daughter brought it, and because of course she can legally bring her emotional support animal anywhere. So no, the thing is that um um with I know this, I actually am in the running to get one because I do need one. I'm gonna get a not emotional support animal. I am going to get a I forgot what they're called, but this is the type of dog that you go to federal prison for. You go to federal prison for even touching if you're not the owner. It's fuck, what is it called? It's not an emotional support animal. It's one step up. It's called a. They're called. I call them security animals, but um, they're okay. They're basically working dogs, where if you touch them while they're working, you act or you try to take them. It's kind of like the. Hang on, I gotta look it up. Um, it's called Queen's English, not King's English. First of all, second, you can tell me to go fuck myself anytime you want. Hey, I float certain ways, or I float no way at all. uh, it's pretty cold today. I'm joking. Um, Emotional support. No. It's okay. It's basically something that you have to go through. Um, okay, I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's blanking on me right now because the word is so weird. But hang on. Service animal. A service animal is different than an emotional support animal, which emotional support animals don't have to wear vests telling you that they are emotional support animals. And if you take someone's emotional support animal, you go to jail. If you take someone's service animal, you go to the nice federale prison. You get thrown in the nice federale prison because taking a emotional or a service animal is like robbing a Federal Reserve, because the state puts all the time and money into those animals, and they don't like their property stolen. So let's say, okay, you go and you take one of those dogs that you see that have a vest, and you're like, okay, why are you arresting me? I just took a dog. Well, sir, we're here to notify you that you took an emotional, or not an emotional support animal. You go to jail for that too. You took this one. Actually, cops will not go after someone for taking somebody's normal dog that is not a service animal. You made the unfortunate choice to take a service animal. A service animal. Yeah, we're in the game. Okay, go. Do you know what? Do you know how to use your task manager? At all, Pain. Go. You go to your task manager and then you scroll all. Okay, wait. What way do you use your task manager? Do you use it in the enlarged form, or do you use it in the minimal form where you only see like the stuff that you could just currently see? That it shows all the background stuff that's working. Yeah, go all the way down to the S's, which it should be halfway under whatever is before S in your thing, and it should say Steam. Go to Steam and shut down all the Steam stuff. Nigga, I am trying to help your ass, but I just rolled my eyes so hard that I hurt myself. Fuck. My eyeballs are now dry. Okay. Actually, your eyeballs. Actually, it can happen from some physical stuff. If you look into, if you're trying to cool yourself down with a fan, yes, that can happen. Your eyeballs will dry. And there are a few other cases where if you're like not wearing sunglasses while you're driving your convertible, yeah, that can happen. If you're not wearing sunglasses while you're driving your convertible, you can fuck your eyes up like pretty badly. Mick rich people. Fair enough. Continue. Um, you Um, okay, so when you use Task Manager, when you go to it, does it say extended Task Manager, where you extend it, it says okay CPU usage, and then the other two things are the are okay, okay, give me a second. No, don't do that, you will wreck your game. Um, Give me a second here. Look in Discord. Discord. There we go. I um I ended up rage quitting playing what is it? I ended up rage quitting playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z yesterday. Well, I was trying to teach someone, my worker or my other student, how to play, and he was like, "Why did you rage quit so hard?" And I was like, "Because Smurfs Online are pieces of shit." Okay, so when you under your thing, where when you do your thing where it says Task Manager, I know you're running Windows, because if you were running Mac, you couldn't play the game. Um, yeah, no, they refused to release it for Mac. Um, if you go down and if you put more details or fewer details, it should say Windows processes. And then when you go down to Windows processes, it shows Client Help Manager, Web Help Manager, and then it says Client Services, and then it says Steam 32-bit. Close close all of those if you when you see those. Then you restart your Steam, and from there it should just work. It should be if you were actually no other OBS. You better fucking stay closed. Um. Okay, so when you're on your task manager has this cool little feature that allows you to see fewer details or more details. So the if you press the more details, it'll show you all the background processes that are going on. Like, I somehow have a weather application going on in my computer that I don't even use or even know where it's working. I have an update notifier. I have just all this stuff. I have a thing to mod my Switch with, and then it shows my Steam Labs desktop, and then it shows the Steam client helper here, and the web helper here. So you want to shut down all of those. You're going to end the task for those, and then after that, you're not going directly to Steam. You're not going directly to Steam. You're going in your task manager, and under the S part of the, which it's alphabetical, it should be alphabetical. Or if it's not alphabetical, you can put it in by name. Um, yep, Steam client service, and then do the Steam 32-bit, then do all the web helpers that are there. And then, yes, end that task. You you have how many? Okay, so just go and just get rid of those. Click on the or and end those tasks. And then after that, your Steam should restart, and then your game should be fine. At least that's what helps me. And if that doesn't work, restart your goddamn computer. Hey, look. Hey, by the way, I got an electric guitar if you look behind you. And you can actually play them. Hey, no, these things were. Both these guitars were like 160 plat each, so, it's inexpensive, easily amused. Uh, this is coming from someone who used to play guitar in real life, so, you know. I used to. Yeah, you damn well know I was in a band when I was a kid. You already know that I want to kill the whole human race because the human race makes me want to kill people. Um, Stupidity. But everybody asks how the what the badger. Everybody asks what the badger doing, but nobody ever asks how the badger doing. How the badger doing? Everybody asks what the dog doing, but nobody ever asks how the dog doing. Oh, I uncapped my frame rate on Warframe. I'm running at 144 FPS. Oh, and you know what? It is their right to do that. You know what? They're allowed to do that, especially if it makes the gaming experience better for an already hellish game. Which technically, which technically you don't have to put the DDLS on DDLLS on for it to look nice, but you know it does. Exactly. Exactly. Everybody's an impatient piece of shit. And shit gets worse for people. Oh yeah, no, it's remember the DDoS attacks on remember the DDoS attacks on Titanfall 2? What do you mean? Whoa, people are that angry over Vanguard? What the hell is going on? Why are people so Wow, why are people so a Vanguard? A Vanguard consists of and then put whatever information there is there. Also, fuck you, Scouty. You always call for me. You want to fuck me in the ass. I get that, but don't ruin the games for the rest of us. It's only illegal if you get caught. Well, no, that's a no, dude. That's literally how the law works. It's only illegal if you get caught. Literally, that's how our shitty justice system works. Fuck Canada. Canada must die. So, what's the new gun that you're using? Are you is it Oh, you've been doing Sisters of Parvos lately? I have over 36. I have all the Tenet weapons and I have copies of all the Tenet weapons, by the way. Fucking kill me. Took me forever to get all the cosmetics. I might end up actually having to go back and do liches again because I don't have all the cosmetics from that. Everybody like kung fu fighting. Ooh. Ah, I'm being weird again. You're not weird. You're just boring pain. You don't get the distinction of being weird. If that is weird, I don't want to see what actually weird is like to you. That's a pretty low standard for weird. Jesus Christ. I don't care if your fifis are hurt. Get over it. They still have feelings more than the fucking corpus does. It almost makes you, and it almost makes you think that the corpus might be just fucking robots. But yes, in the words of Val Heck, you were probably gonna say. Basically. I don't fucking know anymore. They're more. No, no. And we just don't know. We don't know if they're human anymore. It's all we know is that the only actual humans in the game are the operators, and yes, the operators are human, and the Grenier are the only. Fuck New Loka. Oh yeah, New Loka's whole thing's based off Titania, so you know they worship Titania, so which is right because in real life there are people who do worship Titania and Oberon because they're both gods in their own right, or at least in most people's minds they're gods. Well, Titania's the fairy queen, and Oberon is a cheating bastard. Yes, he cheated on his wife once, and everybody hates him for it. Zeus, that whore, should go back to his place on Whore Island! You mean the fact that he's basically doomed all of his kids to death? Yeah, exactly. Look at Hercules. He's a piece of shit. Look at fucking. I think Prometheus is one of his. Unlike with Odin, Odin's just an asshole. Where okay, if you look at look at all the mythical creatures in Norse mythology, all of them are Loki's children. Not even kidding. All of them are Loki's children. He birthed almost all of them. Loki walked up to Odin one day with a 6-legged horse. I don't remember what the horse's name is, but he walked up and said, "Hey, Dad, here's your grandchild. Feel free to ride it in the battle." Basically, hey, Fenrir's one is the god of horses. So, Loki then walks up to his dad again and says, "Here, ride this. Here's your other grandchild. It's this is Fenrir, the king, the god of wolves, um, the god of the hunt and the god of wolves. Here." And Odin's like, "The fuck?" Then he brings a gigantic boa, which don't even ask. I have no clue how he got pregnant by a boa constrictor. And it's I think it's called like Delphimadur, I believe, or Delphamir or something. The king of snakes. But snakes lay eggs. Eggs. So that means that there's more than one Delphamir. I find Norse mythology actually quite cool. Um, no. Oh no, it's not logical at all. Fuck. As I think as I think Odin would say, fuck your logic. Now Odin, on the other hand, is a douchebag in his own right. What he did to the other gods, if you think about it, when he basically, hello, welcome to the stream. When he punished the other gods for just existing, or actually, I think in the, he's not really a tyrant. No, no, no. Calling him a tyrant's rude. He's actually a lot nicer than that. Odin's a lot nicer than, Zeus is. If I think Zeus, on the other hand, now the word tyrant. If you look up the word tyrant, his face is near that. Um. Thank you for hosting me. Tisith canon, but, all I'm gonna say is I do not blame him. His daughter was hot. Don't give him credit for that. No, we can't we can't blame Zeus for something that disgusting. That would just be rude. You can blame Christianity for that. Nah, Christianity's more egregious than that. Haven't you ever noticed Greek mythology is not as violent as, like, let's say Christianity or, any other religion, except for me. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he stabs himself in all different sorts of places. I think he stabbed himself in the dick more than once. Hey, violence towards yourself isn't violence towards other people. Or actually, no, we're leaving. Um, no, violence towards yourself in my mind isn't as bad. I just feel like really the thing is that Zeus's followers aren't really violent, is what I'm saying. His followers aren't as violent as, let's say, Christians are, where Christians will all out just go get a gun and shoot people just because they're not Christian enough or they're gay. This is why we need gun laws, good gun laws, to stop crazies like that. Fucking A, Jesus Christ. We don't need any more crazies in the world. We're not doing Sanctuary Onslaught. He can't survive in Sanctuary Onslaught. I took him into Sanctuary Onslaught. He literally died within 30 seconds. He is not at that level yet. Tough shit. I answer violently. Not really. Okay, so this build this build really, the build that I want to use here really needs Umbral Fiber, Umbral Vitality, and Umbral Intensify. And I don't want to waste any more because it's an Umbral build. That's the thing, is it's an Umbral build. So, when you use it, they want you to use a ridiculous amount of stuff for it, and I'm like, why is this so fucking expensive? Like, I can't even put 2 Umbral mods on this thing. Like, I can barely fit even 1 Umbral mod on here. Okay, I'm gonna... I'm gonna do that and just see really how much that affects, because we going out again. Like, the builds for Nidus are fucking ridiculous. They actually require Umbral Forma. Like, actual Umbral Forma, and it's like, okay. Something I can't fucking get on the regular. You cannot just get Umbral Forma on the regular. Like, I mean, I'm almost done with my fucking Nightwave, and I get an Umbral Forma at the end of that, but, like... That ain't the exactly. That ain't the fucking point. Oh, by the way, if you just straight up try to kill an Eidolon, by the way, you will fail the mission. This thing says kill or capture an Eidolon, and if you just straight up kill it, by the way, the game will just fail you. Like, straight up, it'll just fail you, and you're like, fucking excuse me? You're gonna tell me that, nah, I can't do that because you fucking say so? Fuck you, then why give me the option? Like, bruh. Oh, they did, and the thing is with that is that, you know, the horrid part about that is, if you think about it hard, um, why is why would the option even be there if you can't do it? Why does it tell you to either capture or kill something that the game gets mad at you for killing? Okay, let's head back out again. Oh, I just remembered something. After I level him up one more time, I have 3 disgusting builds to show you. Scout. Can I just say, okay, I'm going to ask this. For everybody in the call, just as the 2 of you, and I will answer what my favorite weapon is too. What is your favorite weapons in game? Mm-hmm. Yep, all are weapons. Those are very good choices. I really do like those choices. Oh yeah, the one that I have, yeah. By the way, you will get that eventually if you log in long enough. Um, so, Scout, what are your favorite weapons in game? Zaz do count. Oh yeah. Well, the next question is going to be a hard one after I answer this. Um, the my favorite weapons are Redeemer, of course, because who does not like a bladed shotgun? Um, I love Sylvan Angus, of course. I love the Kuva Brahma, which is the explodey bow. Um, I love. I'm trying to think of what other ones I like. I really like the new core, the Kuva new core. Okay, so let's talk about warframes for a minute here. What are y'all's favorite warframes that you've either seen or played as, or seen? Fucking Excalibur. If it was Limbo, if it was Limbo, I would literally ban you from the server. Rhino fuckboy. I'm just using this as an excuse to call you names. Ignore me. Um, really, Scout? You left? What the? What happened? Oh, I thought you were mad because I insulted Limbo. Cosmic fucker. I now have a new build for him called the Cosmic Fucker. It will be glorious. Vaban is fucking good. It doesn't really matter how you say it. Is a very good one. Ooh, the Ceto's a very good weapon. I, if I'm gonna be honest, my my favorite warframes are, well, the nuking warframes, of course. But yeah, I almost banned him. I almost fucking blocked him for it. Um, it's a good song. The memes are just die already. Just I hope that when you go to take a shit later, your fucking intestines fall out. I think because it's a good song though. That's the thing, is it's a good dance song. But I think the memes were there. I think the memes were there because the fact that I think Desposito translates badly into English, I believe. I, I don't know what it means. I'm not even going to dare ask Maria Next Door what it means because it's a Cuban song, so. But my favorite Warframes are, of course, Volt and Excalibur Umbra. But I like all Warframes because I have played them all. Of course, I've played them all. It's just I prefer like ones like Mag, Saren, Nova. All those. I prefer those ones because they're actually good crowd control / crowd deleting Warframes. Where other Warframes in game can't really do that unless you modify them to an extent that they're not supposed to be modified. Like with Saren, my current Saren build I have literally is a map wide. You'll actually see what my Volt can do later. But like the stuff that you can do with some of the Warframes is really, really interesting in here. And this is why I would say that everybody should try Warframe. And I don't get why. Okay, do you probably have a good reason why, Crow hated Warframe so much? Scout, like, he never really gave a reason because I think one of his reasons was because the game just looks like it's boring. Oh yeah, even more boring. Like, I love people who call this game boring but will go fucking play Final Fantasy 14. Who will literally go waste their time on Final Fantasy 14. One of the worst games and the most toxic games on the planet. Like, the toxicity and the elitism in there rivals even COD. Like, the second I get into any mission with anybody on this server in there, because I'm, like, still a newer player, even though I leveled up so quickly, and I'm at level 80, and I got through most of the stuff, and because I've told them several times, I'm not doing raids with you guys. We're never doing raids together. I don't ever want to do raids with you guys. They get all uppity and say, what, are you scared of the raids? And I said, no, the raids just look stupid, and everybody gets all elitist about it whenever you make a motherfucking mistake like a normal human would. Like, yeah, Rexy quit this game because the game got too much. Also, it's fucking expensive. The game's like, on top of the $64 to $70 you pay for it, you also have to pay $15 a month to play. To even have access to the game. Oh, you played Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, no, I bought the full thing on behest of the friends in the server because they wanted to play with me, and I was like, okay, cool. And right around the time that the whole Netto drama happened, I slowly started, because I was playing it more than I was playing Warframe. Yeah, that's how much I really liked playing. I was playing it more than I was playing Warframe, and I was literally stuck at a part where I couldn't go through because both Rexy and Delta wanted me to do it with them. And I was like, excuse me? Okay, I want to get to the end of the game. I was almost tempted, sorely tempted to get a story skip. I was tempted to go fucking pay for a story skip. And, just do it that way. Because what's the use of playing the game if I'm gonna literally be waiting on my friends the whole fucking time? Okay, the game is fun. The game is good. The game isn't worth playing, though. Warframe is a free-to-play game that is sitting here waiting for you to start. You don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is play. You should preferably have a good teacher, which link down in the description to my fucking Fiverr and... Wait, no, I don't have my Fiverr down there. Link down in the description to my eBay and my Fiverr whenever I get less lazy and go do that. Ooh, I think I'm going to make a command prompt in my thing that says Fiverr Bay. Fiverr Bay, which is because I work on both Fiverr and eBay. And note, people, that my teaching is per hour. You guys got to understand that my teaching is per hour, not per you pay once and you get the service. No, I will straight up stop teaching you if you don't pay me per hour. Not even joking, you won't even get your money back. Like, I'm going to have to redo that, though. I'm going to have to redo the post and put per hour into the description. Okay, so after we do the one Eldalon hunt, I have a new game that I wanted to show off. Yeah, we're not doing .hack sign today. We're doing a BMX game that I bought last night. So, we're doing that after, you know, it turns night and then we go kill the shitty Eldalon. What? Did you ever get yourself a good amp, by the way? Oh, okay, so you're not going to be able to actually get a good thing until you get the profit taker shit done. But I do have a few builds that can help you. It's not even want to show off. It's involves the Propa scaffold, but you can do it with any scaffold, really. You could do it with any scaffold, really. What you'll need to do is... Okay, so what we're going to go do is... I'm kind of done with leveling right now. I'll go finish it later. Hang on, let me check here really quick to see. Okay, so what it looks like is... So, yeah, let's head out again. Yeah, let's just head out again. Crates? What the hell? Look at how many crates he fucking opened. Over 800 crates. Doc almost opened 700. What the? I didn't even know there were that many on that map. What the fuck? Unless skulls count as crates? I wouldn't put it past Warframe. At all. You know, what really bothers me about some of the stuff that you see in the news is that, you know, a lot of our problems in America could easily be solved, you know, if Republicans didn't exist. Like, yeah, we're doing more leveling. Rushing it. Joking. Like, it could easily be solved with, you know, out a lot of our stuff. Like, we could literally, I bet you, we could come up with a plan that would involve everybody keeping their guns, but just making it harder to, you know, get the illegal ones. Like, do you get what I mean, Scout? Like, okay, like, it would make it hard for you, me, and everybody else in America to get, like, an AR-15, which you're not supposed to have those. No matter what the gun nuts say, like AK Daddy and whatever, you're not supposed to have those. You're not military personnel. You do not need them. You do not live in Afghanistan. You have no excuse. Um, just because you say my rights does not mean it's your rights. Especially since most of them are acquired illegally. So, you know, no matter how you put it, the person who you got it from more than likely acquired it illegally and is just selling it legally. So, like, I mean, if you live out in the middle of the woods, then fine. You're not near civilization. If you live in an apartment in the middle of a city, no, you don't need one. Just carry around a goddamn handgun. And you're not a fucking gang member, so you don't fucking need one either. You get what I mean? And you're not a mob member. You're not like the fucking National Guard or anything. You don't need like an AR-15, which I think AR-15s are kind of out of commission right now, I believe. I think they went back to like an upgraded version of the M4, I believe. Or at least I know the Marines did, I believe. Yeah, I think the Marines did. Actually, fun fact about the Marines. Did you know that back in the day, they didn't have to pay for their dress blues? They never had to, but nowadays they do. It is, but you are still, most states would prefer you not to fucking have it. Okay, because AR-15s cause more problems than even AK-47s do in America. By the way, do you know how upsetty Spaghetti, the fucking man who made the AK-47 is? That everybody but Russians is using it? One of his things that he said before he died was, you know, I made it to protect the motherland, not be put in idiots who like to do terrorism. Like, he's fervently upset. He was fervently upset before he died that, you know, he made it for Russians exclusively for Russians only, basically. And now all you see is terrorists using it. And dumb idiots who don't really know what AK-47s are. Yeah, unintended consequences, of course, of course. But I feel like he is right. Like, they're made to protect the motherland, so this ain't the motherland over here. This is the land of stupidity and beer. Everybody outside of America. No, no, inside America too. Um, I find it. I find it kind of funny that in America, that outside of America, everybody thinks we just eat burgers and shit. Well, we actually do have a food system here. There. We have variety. Variety is the spice of life, guys. Just like exactly. Come on, don't tell us just because you eat like a 15th century rich person does not mean that the rest of us eat like utter and completely and utter trash. Rich people have the choice to eat healthy. Poor people don't. And plus, cake is delicious. Yes, I have eaten cake for breakfast, and it was delicious. Wait, you just saw the man on the wall? Okay, I thought you saw that creepy little piece of shit. I fucking hate that motherfucker. Yeah, it really, no, it really doesn't fucking matter. No, it's hella confusing, and I'm hella happy about it. Ooh, by the way, there's a new open world coming out by the Scout. You basically he's basically talking about is there going to be a civil war with the factions? No, the factions are too little in number. Fuck your Legend of Korra. Fuck your Legend of Korra bullshit. And then a whole clusterfuck happens with that because God for fucking bid that an Avatar has an easy time with life. She literally she could do all of it except for um airbending, but then at the end she got her airbending and lost her powers via fucking bullshit. Yes, I watched the whole thing. Both me and my mom watched the whole thing when I was younger, and it was via bullshit. There's no way. If we're actually talking continuity wise, that the blood bending would work like that. That it can't just erase your powers. How is your blood connected to your powers? No, fuck you. No, fuck you and your stupid logical explanation. Ooh, women would be particularly good at bloodbending, huh? You get the joke. Women would be particularly good at bloodbending, wouldn't they? And he actually, yes, that is true. Actually, remember the first metal bender was Toph, or Tough. Tentacle porn. Oh wait, no, wrong way. This is what Warframe is about, people. Fucking around as we play. Lore? What? Every every everybody asks what the pain doing, but nobody cares how the pain's doing. Oh, I could. That's malicious. There's always malicious intent with every joke I do. Please, please, people. He's talking maliciously. But I just feel like the ending of Korra was bullshit. Where it unlocked her airbending powers. She ended up losing all her other powers, which I don't get how she lost all of her other powers from just a simple blood bending trick. Like, I would think at least water bending would stick around and earth bending. She she would. Wait, I remember. Wait, who was Korra's girlfriend's dad, by the way? Because I know that her mother was that evil bitch from the first season, from the first series. If I remember correctly, she was one her mother is was the queen of the Fire Nation at one point. And I don't remember if I remember correctly, she could not firebend like her mother could. If I remember correctly. She could not firebend at all. She could not use any bending powers at all. She ended up having to use like guns and shit. She ended up having to Boruto that shit. No, Boruto. No, even Kakashi says that Boruto, Naruto's son, is just an awful character, is an awful human being. He really is. Like, Kakashi, who hated Naruto the first time he saw him. And then loves him like his own child. Like, you fuck with Kakashi's boy. Yeah, yeah. You getting the Susanoo Jutsu up your asshole. You getting the Black Lightning Blade in your butthole, boy. Black Lightning. Good superhero, by the way. Sort of. Any show WW or WB does is kind of crap. I wish they would make a goddamn good Superman game. Superman 64. Yes, Superman 64. The worst game ever. By the way, did you know there was supposed to be a PS1 version? It actually was a decent game. The PS1 version would be a decent game. The reason that the game was so bad, if you look at it, the reason the game is so bad is because it's a rushed game. If you look at it, it's rushed. It's not the original premise. It's not anything. I've seen screenshots of the original premise. For PS1, that game would have been the best Superman game ever made. But because they changed management halfway through the lifespan and the management wasn't happy with the PS1 version, or wait, no, it wasn't change of management. It was, they lost the rights to Superman. They rushed the game, and what they did was, then it turned out like it was. So it's just a bad game now. They could literally, if they really wanted to, the people who have, they could literally just get the source code for it, update it to like PC or something, and then, you know, literally release the PS1 version on PC and everybody would be happy. If you watch Angry Video Game Nerd's second talk about it, he explains that with how, you know, production went on it, it would have been an actual good game on PS1 and Nintendo 64, but it had roadblocks, like, you know, every game does. It doesn't have the it's okay. I would say that the worst game I ever played was Duke Nukem Forever. Like, Duke Nukem Forever is even more egregious because they had like 6 years to do the goddamn game. Yet they literally made a shit-tastic game out of cardboard and dog shit. So, sorry to all the Duke Nukem fans who like Duke Nukem Forever. Go suck a donkey cock. Fuck you. If you think the game is good, then you have no taste in video games, and you should probably be very, very ashamed that you like video games at all. Yes, I am game shaming, which is my kink, so fuck you! Okay. Joke over. What were we talking about before? Oh yeah, Nintendo 64. How many... Have either of you actually played Mario 64? Oh yeah, kind of. Same shitty graphics. Um... Uh, if I'm gonna be extremely honest about, you know, some like Nintendo 64 games, I feel like a lot of them are rushed. Mm-hmm. You're not understanding the conversation. Shut up. Um, Every question is stupid. Ree! Excuse me? No, no, Scout. I'm gonna have to disagree with you. There are such thing as a stupid question. Like, but the point of a stupid question is that that person is stupid and should shut the fuck up and let me get to my answer. The Anyway, back to what I was saying. No, they're rushed game, not gameplay wise. They're not. There's no slow pacing, such thing as slow pacing in Nintendo 64 games. They're high level speedrun games, and there's nothing you can do about it. That most of them are boring, and the only actual good game on Nintendo 64, only two good games on Nintendo 64 are fucking GoldenEye, or the few good games are 007 GoldenEye, Pokemon, both Pokemon Showdowns, and Super Mario and Mario 64. That's it. Those are the only good games in my mind. Like I have never oh, and sorry, nope, never mind. Perfect Dark, which which is actually so good that people have ported it over to PC and every other console there is. It has like 300 different fucking ports. Yes. 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 Oh yeah, because I think it's because they own the intellectual properties to it. So so they're allowed to basically do with it whatever they want. You realize that most James Bond games aren't even rated M, right? Yeah, the movies are for adults, of course. Okay, let's head to a survival mission. Conquer's Bad Fur Day, which one of my favorite parts in Conquer's Bad Fur Day is where you fight the Almighty Pooh. Because James Bond doesn't show any gore. Conquer's Bad Fur Day does. How about the bloody zombies? Conquer is one of those games that is meant to be a parody game. It is not meant to be anything else other than good fun and basically, yes. No, they never have. He deserves it. Yeah. The, doesn't he eventually like just tell them to go fuck themselves? Like I remember when I was a kid about like 15, 16, I remember playing Quantum of Solace on my Xbox. And Quantum of Solace was so good. It was such a good James Bond game. It was really an upgrade from, you know, the normal James Bond game. It was first person. The hand-to-hand combat was Jesus Christ, was fantastic. Okay, we're heading to the fetus, I mean cetus. No, I did. Yes, I do. So which camp do you use, the orbiter or do you use the drifter camp? Exactly. Space. What? Mm-hmm. I want that skin. Just in it's it the infestation with him just doesn't show up. It kind of I'll be right back. By the way, after I say this, it shows up, but it only affects his clothing. So yeah, I will be right back. What were you guys? What were you guys talking about? Ah. Yeah, her headpiece. I just thought of something. The drifter, or the operator, becoming aware that he's infested, but instead of for like getting fully infested and being taken over by the infested, he's able to use the infested powers and the void powers at the same time. And they would have to kind of make a whole new. They would just kind of redo the void powers almost just for that form, and they just do a whole campaign about it, and you can just kind of choose to have it and not to have it. You can switch between the two, like, and it would work for the drifter too, because it's just all part of the timeline. Line, tits. Exactly. Okay, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep going. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. You realize that there's already that in the game, right? A complete and utter index thing. It came out way before the index actually came out. It's called it's an assassination mission, but you actually have to play it like, you would the index. So it's really hard to explain and convoluted, and getting the mods for it's fucking ridiculous. I don't care. The fucking lore for this is fucking ridiculous, and it gets more ridiculous every day. I love it. It's great. It's just I have no fucking clue anymore. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Scout, could you both come to the front gate, please? There you are. And there he is. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, follow. No. No. There's no way that this man should be able to join. Let's head... you know what? No. There's no way I'm letting this dude get the spoils of what I'm doing. Fuck you. That's only for my sort of friends. That's only for my friends. Nope. You don't... let that piece of shit do it himself. Let that fucking leeching piece of shit do it himself. I'm not fucking wasting my glorious powers at killing these things for him. Fuck him. Unless he's paying me. Yes. Unless he paying me to do Eldalon hunts? Yeah, nah. You don't listen 95% of the time, Payne. Shut the hell up. What I'm saying is I'm not letting some rando fucking leech off me. I was getting to that point. Watermelon colors. Okay, so where are you guys? I sent you guys an invite, but okay, I'll send you another one. And see, this is why I either do it single. This is why I only play this single, or I do this in the invite only tab, because I'm not doing an Eldalon hunt with people I don't know. The possibility to fuck that up, yeah, no. You're there. I'm eating bacon and maple syrup right now, so that's why I'm quiet. Okay. Hey, it's delicious. Um, okay, so what you guys are going to be doing is search and scout. When you get there, mark the creature. When you find it, mark it for me. What do you mean? Oh yeah, no. Once you complete the new war, it completely changes the look of the map here. So what did you think of the song that they were singing for Namer when you went on Fortuna? Market, please. Or Kel. Mm-hmm. Let's head back inside. Because we captured it, it will just give us the stuff when we get inside. Try to at least do it once a day. That's what I try to do. Really? Oh well, it's not like it wasted anything. It didn't give us anything. Okay, get back to your orbiter, so... Let me equip the first build that I have, which is, let me remember where my Saren is in my thing. Oh wait, she'd be at the top, because she has... I've fucking formed her 9 times. Did you have fun trying to get the Necromech? Mm-hmm. I would love if they had their own leveling missions, like, fuck. Tough shit. Well, as D would say, well, tough shit. This is how we do it. If you don't like it, don't play. That's basically it. They don't care if you play. There are like a billion other players playing. But the thing is yeah, there could be something else done. But I think getting it is the lesser of two evils. But when you have to level the thing, yeah, no, that's where I draw the line. They need more leveling missions for it. They already did it once. Yes. It was a little expensive, though. We sit waiting for Scouty. Do 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 do. How? What is wrong with your? Does your computer not like the game, or? I remember it used to crash all the time before that, though. Like when we would play it, all of a sudden it would just crash after a mission. I'm sorry, it wanted us to do the Tridalon, by the way. Fuck that shit. Yeah, the Tridalon is where you face 3 Eidolons and they progressively get harder as you play. I feel like I should show you the video I showed Payne a while back, the Daisy Daisy crap. Because you're going to realize how quickly it's not even creepy, as more of it is literally them just putting the song Daisy Daisy over what? Mildly creepy stuff, I guess? It gets more egregious as you go. Like, it gets less scary the more you watch. I think at this point I'm watching it for the song, because the song's actually really good. Or it's just a cigarette. Although, it's just a cigarette actually is a little bit scarier than, you know, than Daisy Daisy is, even in robot voice. Because it's just a cigarette is an actual PSA about, you know, the fact that that one person in the relationship could quit smoking, but the other person in the relationship could say, oh, I could quit anytime. I could quit anytime I want. I could quit anytime I want, even though it's not that simple. I know my grandparents who both tried to quit smoking, but they could never quit smoking. So, and by the way, before you blame the tobacco plant people, it's not the straight tobacco plant that actually gets you addicted. It is another chemical in it that gets you addicted. The menthol, the 100 other shit that's in it. Like, if you were to look at the fucking chemicals, you would never want to smoke, but I know a lot of people who would see the chemicals would be like, whatever. Okay? There's worse stuff in vaccines. Exactly. No. It's a good thing that they were teaching you about that. I don't like cigarettes. I never really liked cigarettes. I Who cares, really? Cigarettes are more than likely going to be around forever as long as tobacco's around. First of all, it's more dangerous to smoke it without the filter, by the way. So anybody who doesn't want to put a filter in their cigarette, I hope the cancer you get is extremely egregious and you die painfully. You can't just roll the cigarette and say, "Oh, it's okay." I just thought of something. Do you think when they add another player in here, like to a group, do you think they do the other three players alphabetically? Like how like how I've seen it where might be just something they're testing, but um I've seen it go to alphabetical. Wait, look at how far away the damage numbers are with this. Give me a second. We're only going for 5 minutes because then I have to change warframe after this. Then after this, we're gonna go play BMX, or then after this, I'm gonna go play a BMX game on stream, and we're gonna see how either crappy this is, which I already played a little bit of it yesterday. I didn't really get into the gameplay, but I set it up a little bit. Um, and yeah, it works. Oh, by the way, I figured out how to do multiplayer on Titanfall again. By the way, uh, Scout. You have to get a mod for it. The players actually made specific servers for it. I also bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been wanting to try it, and everybody said, yeah, buy the game. It's a good game, and I'm like, okay, fine, okay, it's on sale, so I'll buy it. Oh fuck yeah! Surprise, motherfucker! Me, and Payne should buy the game, and we should play together. Be fucking great. It's dead. There's no such thing as immunity when you're dead. Let's get the hell out of here. Let me grab my Volt. What are you giggling at? Yeah. Not everything's an anime pain. Not everything has to do with rivalry! Well, fuck you and fuck your purpose. And fuck your porpoise, too. Evil rapist bastards. you have no porpoise. What do you mean I have no porpoise? I said you have no porpoise! Rich people. You want to see disgusting? You're about to see the creation that I made with fucking Volt. Wait a minute. Max range plus max death. And then I also have Firestorm on my character to strip armor. Oh, this is a pure steel path build, by the way. That's when I started raining tears from heaven and everyone started to die. There we go. Tears in heaven, 'cause I got lost in your eyes. Yes. It's a Guns N' Roses song. It's Guns N' Roses. Oh, by the way, do you like the new sentient skins that came out? For both Volt and Mesa? Well, actually, if you come look at me, I am wearing one of the sentient skins. I bought them both. I think it was my last game with Pain that we played. I think it was like yesterday or a few days ago. I got over 2,000 kills with just my fourth ability alone. We're leaving after 5 minutes, and then we're going on to Parsec, and then we are seeing this. I have very low expectations for this game, if I'm going to be honest. I bought Skate XL, and Oh my god, they tried so hard to make a Skate game. They could easily have copied the controls from Skate and made an actual good game. But, you know, that would be too easy. But then that would have been too easy, and that's when the story gets good. Piss off the sentience! Oh, this is their homeland. Their home is here. Fries. I have Arby's curly fries in my fridge right now. I have 2 packages of them. And I have an air fryer. I am going to air fry them and cover them in maple syrup. I don't have any good nacho cheese, so, and I hate jalapenos, so the only cheese whiz I can ever get has jalapenos in it, unfortunately. I remember when I was a kid, they tried to do flavored cheese whiz. We're leaving. Where they tried to do flavored cheese whiz, they had bacon, they had they had ham, they had just all the meat flavors, and it was disgusting. There's something about cheese whiz that tastes like chicken that disturbs me on an emotional level. Did I hear banana bread? I smell pennies. I don't even think prayer beads could help you if that creature came after you. God doesn't exist anymore with that creature around. I fucking love those I smell penny ones. They're fucking hilarious. I remember on Vine, there was always the one like teenage boy who loved to dance to, I think it was like R. Kelly or something. And then you see the dad come up and wheelbarrow them out of the room, saying we're a Christian family basically. Go back to your home on Whore Island. Mm-hmm. I will be right back. Okay, I don't get the thing with Daisy Daisy is the thing I don't get with Daisy Daisy is that how can the multiple people do the same thing? Like, it's so weird. Okay, so welcome back, you filthy animals. Yes. Anyway, drone on parsec. Okay. Give it a hot second. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh, St. Geordie. Let's see. There is Kids Run Secret. Ooh. No. What in the... Please tell me I didn't waste my money on something else again. Wow, am I gonna literally have to put this all the way down to fucking medium? I am extremely angry. Okay, okay, this game works okay. This game is fun, but okay, why am I the hell? No, this thing has better controls than Skater XL by mm-hmm. 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 Oh, those are the spins. Gonna be honest, this is what I get for not looking at the tutorials first. Roll back. Bar spin. Tail spin. Tail spin, of course. Tabletop. Okay, I understand. Okay, if you look at how the game is, you understand why the legs bend that way. Okay. X up. Turn down. Nothing. This is the perfect BMX game because it's just like Skate. I'm going back to main menu and I'm gonna see if there's anything else. Like, this game's good. I'm keeping this game. This game has potential. Hot second again. Looks like a scout might have died on the toilet. Oh no. Let's hope his mom doesn't. I hope he might have passed out on the toilet. Let's hope his mom doesn't think he's drunk again. These parks are so cool. Let's try this one then. Let's see if the VSync works. Oh my god, the legs. Ow. It's almost like no one knows how to make a good sports game nowadays, huh? You, you, oh, so you're telling me that all the WWE games and all the Madden games aren't popular? No, they're not. They're the same sport as every other sport. Don't try to peg it as something different when it's not something different. It's a sport. It's a contact sport. A gropey contact sport, but a contact sport nonetheless. Okay, hmm. This is interesting. That it's almost like there's nothing to do in game. That's the sad part, is that this game is really, really good. From the few minutes that I have played it here, it's really, really good, and it's really, really creative. It's just... How do you even justify the game being like this? Being not very exciting, but like I think the rule I'm going to have with this thing is that every update I am going to come back and I am going to play it. It's early access. Oh, they have all the time in the world in my mind. Ow. Okay, I'm going to have to go over the tutorial again. Oh, okay. Just like that. Fuck. 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 Ow. What the fuck? What kind of grind was that? No, I think this game is going to be the skate of... Is going to be the skate of BMX games. It's going to be the skate of BMX games, and I'm going to be happy to be around for it. You know what? As soon as Scout gets back, you know what? I feel like until he gets back. Let's play. For fuck's sake. I was just gonna say until you get back. I was gonna play prototype. Cause okay, so I'm trying to. I bought Sea of Thieves. Finally, I bought Sea of Thieves finally. Huh. Just having a hard time thinking of what. You know what? Let's play Call of Juarez. I didn't really want to play. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really want to play prototype, and I really don't want to stream anymore. I kind of want to watch videos with the bros. That's what I want to do. I want to watch videos with the bros. But we literally. What's stopping me? I don't know.